you've got IBS and anxiety is part of it, you probably know that awful cycle where you worry about your gut, which makes your gut worse, and then the flare-ups happen and your anxiety goes through the roof again, and it just keeps looping. Having IBS makes it difficult to plan even the simplest of outings because your mind instantly jumps to, what if I need the loo? What if I can't find a loo? What if I have an accident? I get this more than you can imagine. Hi, I'm Debbie. I'm an anxiety specialist, and for nearly 50 years I lived with anxiety. That included health anxiety and IBS. Now, IBS isn't just about your gut, and it's not just anxiety either. It's your nervous system doing its best to protect you. When your brain senses threat, whether that is real or imagined, it fires up your fight or flight response. And one of the first places that shows up is your digestive system. Because when adrenaline gets released, your brain thinks there might be danger and the blood flow to your gut is drastically reduced because, let's face it, you don't need to be digesting your food if you've got to run away from a lion. And then it thinks, well, let's go the whole way. Why do you need to carry all that extra weight in your gut if you're going to have to run? And then you get the cramping, the urgency, the bloating, the pain, the gas, and you know what happens after that. Now, back when we lived in caves, this made sense, but our biology hasn't changed that much over the millennia, and this reaction doesn't help us at all. In fact, it just causes more anxiety, which makes the whole thing worse. I've worked with many clients whose lives were ruled by IBS. One lady I worked with recently had booked the holiday of a lifetime. She was going to Australia to see her daughter and her grandchildren, but she was about to cancel her flight because she was so scared of having an IBS flare-up on the plane. Within just 4 weeks of working together, she'd made such incredible progress, and she sent me an email with a photograph showing her out shopping with her daughter in Australia, and she said, I hadn't even thought about the IBS, hadn't even thought about the toilets, and that was a first for her. Now, I use a range of powerful techniques, including hypnotherapy, NLP, eye movement therapy, amongst a few others. And using those, we can help your brain and body update those old patterns quickly and gently so that you're not stuck in that same stress gut loop. If you'd like to find out more, I offer a free consultation call where we can have a chat and discuss how things could be different for you.